Hey, Mom, do you know where my notebook is? The one I use for sketching. I can't find it anywhere.
Oh, that dirty book? I threw it away.
What? Why would you throw it away? That notebook was important to me. I've been working on a really good sketch.
I threw it away because it annoys me that you are wasting time drawing while I work my ass off. All you do is play around.
But you said I needed to be quiet, so I began sketching because I thought that way I wouldn't annoy you.
I meant be productive, you stupid child. Why aren't you studying anyway?
I do. I always get homework done before I do something else, and I enjoy sketching a lot.
Well, that is too bad because I do not approve of it. It's useless for your life. Do you think sketching is going to pay your bills? It's not going to do you any good. You're not allowed to draw anymore. Read something useful instead if you're so bored. Oh, why can't you figure out what is useful and what is not? How come I always have to tell you these things?
I'm sorry. Mom, please don't be angry. Are you mad at me?
Of course I am. I'm always mad at you because all you do is take away my time. Why did I even have you? You are such a burden. My relationships never last because I have you.
Did you break up with your boyfriend? I thought you said you were going to marry him. You really liked him, right?
Yeah, that was the plan. But thanks to you, it's ruined.
What do you mean? Why did you two break up?
Because I never told him I had you. He found out and he just took off.
You kept me a secret?
Of course I did. Men are always like that. They run as soon as they find out I have a kid. It scares them off. So I never told him about you, but he found out. Apparently he saw the conversation we were having on my phone. He saw that you typed Mom.
Oh, I guess it's my fault then.
Damn right it is. You always ruin things for me. Nothing good has ever happened since I had you. I wish you were never born. I can't keep a relationship or get married because of you. And because I can't get married, I can't get out of this stupid neighborhood. You are the root cause of my misery. I wish you would just disappear.
I'm really sorry, Mom. I really am. I never mean to cause you trouble. Please don't hate me.
We are going out this evening. Be ready to leave when I tell you.
Oh, cool. Where are we going?
We're going for a drive.
Well, that sounds great. We haven't been anywhere together recently. I'm excited. Thank you, Mommy.
Yeah, I'm excited too, because I'll be free after tonight, finally. You are not coming back here, so make sure to pack all your things.
What? What do you mean we're not coming back? Mom, where are we going?
Not we, just you. I can't take care of you anymore. We are living separately from now on. In fact, I probably won't ever see you again.
Mom, wait, you want to disown me?
Please don't. I want to keep living with you. Don't be selfish. I said I can't take care of you. So it's not even up to you. Besides, I won't be staying here much longer either.
Huh? Where will you go?
I am moving out too. In fact, I am getting married. I'm starting a new life with my fiancé.
You found someone?
Yes, I finally found the right man for me. But he doesn't want any kids, so that's why I am leaving you.
Mom, you can't be serious. I want to stay with you. Please don't leave me. I'll be good. I promise.
Stop whining like a baby. You are old enough to understand your position. I've repeatedly told you what a burden you are to me. Do me a favor this one time and suck it up. You're going to live with your new family. If you're lucky, you might get a meal once in a while with them.
What new family? Who are they? I don't want to live with strangers.
You're going to live with your grandparents.
Grandparents? Yours or Dad's?
Your father's. I haven't seen them since your dad died nearly a decade ago, but I'm sure they're lonely enough to take you in. Hopefully, they're still alive.
I thought you said that they're poor. What if they can't support me? What if they find me to be a burden too?
They're not well off as far as I remember. Your grandfather had to shut down his business because he wasn't making anything. The last I remember, he was in some kind of debt. But I'm sure they would still take you. You never know, they might treat you better than me.
You haven't even asked them if they'll take me? You're just going to drop me off by their door?
Yeah, that's the plan. You are their granddaughter after all. They won't say no. Or in a worse case, they'll find someone to take care of you. All I care about is that I don't have to take care of you anymore. I've had enough dealing with you.
Mom, why are you so mean to me? Do you really not want me anymore? I won't ever see you again?
Probably not. I mean, I won't ever come to see you, that's for sure. You ruined my life plan. I despise you. I don't ever want to see your face again. I'm not going to let you ruin my life anymore, so like I said, suck it up. And don't you dare think of doing anything stupid to try and get back with me.
Fine, then. I understand. I'll be okay on my own.
Aw, trying to act strong. Just a few minutes ago you were whining like a baby. Mommy, don't leave me.
I mean it. You know, Mom, I cared about you, but all you do is hurt me and hate me. I don't ever want to see you again either.
You are such a brat. I bet you'll have a miserable life, but don't come around blaming me for it. You ruined mine. You are only paying for what you've done to me. I will have a much better life with my fiancé. We will be so happy together. But you will live in hell.
I won't. I will work hard and become much happier than you.
Don't make me laugh. What can a brat like you do? You are going to live a filthy, sad life, and it's all just karma. Do you understand? No one is ever going to love you. You only bring bad luck to others.
That's okay. I don't need anyone's help. I'll find happiness on my own. You just watch. I am going to be so much more than you ever imagined.
Hey, long time no speak. How are you doing, darling?
Mom?
Duh, yes, it's your mom. This is my account, isn't it? Who else could it be? Santa?
Well, I'm just surprised because I thought you never wanted to talk to me again. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm just bored. So, I figured I could spend a few minutes laughing at your miserable life. But hey, congrats! Looks like you made it this far without shooting yourself.
Ah, I see. Well, yes, thankfully I am very much alive.
What have you been up to these past 6 years? Has life been treating you any better than how it was living with me? Oh my God, you won't believe how happy I am now. I am happily married to my husband. We love each other so much, and unlike before, I don't have to worry about money because he has more than enough to support me.
I am happy for you. Congratulations, Mom.
So tell me, how old are you now?
I'm 16.
I heard you've been living with some other family. Did your grandparents end up not wanting you? Did they kick you out just like I did?
I only lived with my grandparents for about a month after you left me on their doorstep. They treated me well, but were too old to take care of me. I had to move around a couple of times since.
Oh, I knew it. You have always been such a brat. No one wanted you in their house, did they?
It was inevitable. It's not easy for anyone to take care of another human being that's suddenly entered their life. Grandma and Grandpa's health wasn't great when I arrived at their house. They decided to let me go for my own good, and I understood. Luckily, my current parents took me in after moving around a couple of times. My current dad is your ex-brother-in-law.
I see, so your uncle took you in. Oh, poor him. He wasn't given much choice, was he? I bet your current parents hate having you around, too. I mean, you are only a burden to them. All you do is take up space and money. You should be really thankful just for having some kind of roof.
A burden. I remember you saying something similar on the day you left me.
It's the truth, isn't it? I'm just being honest with you because you really are. You must have realized that's the truth when I left you that night. Tell me, how did it feel? You were trying to act strong, but I know you began to cry the moment I turned my back on you. Which, by the way, I do not regret one bit. My life has actually been so much better. I thank myself every day for making that decision back then.
I do too, Mom, from the bottom of my heart. Really, thank you so much for deciding to leave me.
What? Are you still trying to act strong around me? You don't have to do that, Miranda. In fact, that only makes you look even more miserable.
Oh, I won't lie. I was quite shocked that my own mother would leave me. It made me so sad that I was unwanted.
See, that's what I thought. You are finally being honest.
But you see, Mom, soon enough I realized how easy it was to live without you. In fact, I realized very quickly that I was happier. Because when we lived together, all you ever did to me was yell and call me names. We had such an unhealthy relationship. I was constantly worried about your mood. I wasn't allowed to make any mistakes as a child. But once you were gone from my life, I realized it was okay to make those mistakes and to be a child.
You are so dumb. You don't even realize that you made yourself think that because you were so shocked about being thrown out? You think you're smart, but you're not. Such a brat.
Oh, you think so?
Of course, I know it. You're just trying to be strong.
But I have experienced so much more since I've been with my current parents. I mean, I never knew life could be so fun. The entire family celebrates my birthday like it's my first every year. They let me take private lessons at an art school. They are so nice to me. I'm really having a blast.
Art school? You are still drawing?
I'm surprised you even remember that I like to draw. Yes, I am. It's become my dream to become a designer. My parents are really encouraging about it. Unlike you, they do everything they can to make my dream come true. They don't throw away my sketchbook like you did.
What? Oh, that is such a waste of money and time.
You see, they see things differently. They consider my art school as an investment. They say that it's something worth the money if it means my dreams could come true. And my parents aren't cheap like you. Get it?
Excuse me?
They even take me on vacations every year. You wouldn't believe the places I've been. They think it's important that I see and experience things around the world so that I can broaden my horizons. I've already started to consider which college I want to attend, and they're willing to let me go wherever I think is best. Aren't they amazing?
Wait a second. You've been traveling overseas? They take you on vacation?
Yeah, it's super cool. Last year we went to Dubai, and the year before that was France. This year we didn't travel outside the country, but still made it to Hawaii. It was such a great trip.
How is that even possible? Do you know how much it costs to travel that far every year? Oh, I get it. You usually live poor, don't you? I bet they have to save every penny to pay for the flights.
I don't think so. I mean, no one in the family is a big spender. We have a pretty ordinary life. But of course, compared to how we used to live, I have it much better. We're never out of food or have to cut down on anything. We also dine out once a week if my parents are too busy to cook.
Hold on, are your parents that wealthy?
You don't know? My uncle used to be your brother-in-law. I thought you would have an idea of what they do.
I knew your father had a brother, but I never met him. How the hell is he so well off?
To be honest, I don't exactly know the details. But he is in the real estate business. I think he buys old properties to sell after renovating them.
You don't mean he runs his own business, right?
He does. He's the head of his own company. I remember him talking about moving large amounts of money because he deals with real estate. So I'm pretty sure he makes a lot.
Damn it! How did I not know there was a rich person in that family?
It's not the money that makes him great. My parents lost their only child when they were younger. They went through a lot, but that's why they're so loving and caring. They think of me as their real daughter. I'm really lucky to have them as my parents now.
I don't believe it. Who would love a brat like you? All you do is cause trouble.
I'm not lying. They really do care for me. Why would they take me abroad if they didn't, or pay for my private lessons? They treat me so well. To think of how you used to treat me, I've come a long way.
How did you trick them?
Huh? What do you mean?
You must have done something to trick them into liking you. How else would anyone treat you nicely? You are useless. You cause trouble. That's all you did when we lived together.
You keep telling yourself that, Mom. Make everything my fault. I don't care how you think of me. All that matters to me is that I am loved now. The people around me don't treat me like trash. They are all so much better than you.
I'm only stating the obvious.
You just want an excuse to feel sorry for yourself. That's why you blamed everything on me. I mean, think about it, Mom. I was only 10 and you made it my fault that your boyfriend dumped you? How sad is that? You never lasted in a relationship because you are crappy. And on top of that, because you choose crappy men.
I beg your pardon?
You just don't want to admit that you were the reason things didn't work out. So you had to use me as your scapegoat to feel better. What kind of an adult does that?
It was all your fault, not mine. My life would have been so much better if I didn't have you. You ruined all my future plans. You took everything away from me.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Anyway, I am happy now. You said you're happy now too, right? Then I'm glad we parted ways for the both of us. So why don't we just go back to being strangers again? We can go on with our lives in peace.
No, that's not how I planned things. We're not allowed to be happy. I will not accept that.
What? Why?
You ruined my life. You destroyed all my dreams as a woman. You don't have the right to be happy after what you put me through.
What the hell, Mom? That doesn't even make sense. I was just a kid. How could I have ruined your life? Anyway, it's none of your business anyway. I can be happy all I want.
No, you can't. I will not allow it. You are supposed to be miserable, not happy. Hello? Are you listening? Hello?
I told my parents that you messaged me yesterday. They were very upset. And they told me that I shouldn't talk to you anymore because you only cause trouble. That you bring bad luck. So I just wanted to let you know that I am deleting you from my phone. I won't answer your messages or calls anymore.
Excuse me, I bring bad luck? They must be talking about you, right?
Oh no, they are definitely talking about you. And I completely agree. You only make the people around you unhappy. I unfortunately had to experience that hands-on as a child. So I know better than anyone that my parents are right. You are so poisonous, Mom.
No, I'm not. How dare you talk to me like that? Who the hell do you think caused all the pain in my life?
You know, I've been thinking, you keep saying that I caused all your unhappiness. Why are you so caught up with what you claim I did to you in the past? If you really were happy as you said you were, you would just get on with your life and forget about me. So I don't think you actually are happy now, are you?
What? Of course I am.
Are you sure about that? I can easily imagine your marriage breaking apart. I bet you just wanted to confirm that I have it worse than you to make yourself feel better. So how does it feel now, huh?
What are you talking about? You're just imagining things. I am happy, all right? Stop talking like you know anything about me.
I mean, you rushed to get married to your current husband, didn't you? You were scared to let him take it slow, weren't you? Because you wanted to tie the knot before he realized how poisonous you are. I bet he realized soon enough, though. I mean, how could he not? Tell me, how quickly did your marriage deteriorate? You haven't been happy for a long time now, have you? To think of it, it's a miracle that it's lasted for 6 years, considering how twisted you are.
Shut up! My husband and I are doing just fine. I'm sure my husband still loves me just as he did when we got married.
I'm sure? Gee, you didn't sound too confident there. You were so shocked to find out that I've been traveling with my parents. I bet you reacted the way you did because he's never taken you anywhere. I thought he was well off. Was that another lie? Do you not have much money?
I said shut up!
I'm right, aren't I?
No, you are not. We can travel if we really wanted to. My husband is just a very busy person.
Oh, so I was right. He won't take you anywhere, huh? Does he even care about you at all?
You are such a bitch. You think you're better than me, don't you? Well, guess what? You won't be happy for much longer either. Your parents will toss you away just like I did. Because sooner or later, they are going to find out what a brat you are.
You said either, so I guess you admit that you're not happy with your husband? Anyway, though, no need to worry about me getting tossed away again. Unlike you, they know how to love others properly. In fact, I can feel their love deepen for me every day.
You liar! Love never lasts. You will see.
Mom, seriously listen to yourself. You sound so dumb right now. You were so excited when you first messaged me because you were so sure that I was miserable. But now you're feeling miserable because you found out I was living a better life than yours.
No, I'm not. Why the hell should I feel miserable?
Well, you're not doing a very good job hiding it. All you keep doing is denying what I say like a baby.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry I couldn't make you feel better. I bet you wanted to mock me and look down on me. Instead, you're jealous of me living a pretty good life, which you clearly don't have.
Excuse me, you stop that attitude right now. I am your mother. If you don't stop that right this moment, I will cut you out forever. You don't want that, do you? I know deep down you miss your mommy.
I definitely have had enough of you. Have you forgotten what I said? I messaged you today because I wanted to say goodbye. So yeah, let's do exactly that. I don't consider you my mom. I haven't for quite a long time now. I only think of you as a sad, lonely woman.
Are you looking down on me? How dare you?
I was really lucky to find my parents. If you never left me on that doorstep that day, I wouldn't be where I am now. So, as a final note, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for stopping to involve me in your sad, miserable life that day, Mom. After our last conversation, I stopped talking to my mother for good. I blocked her immediately, so I will never know if she even tried. I intend to keep it that way forever. I'm sure she won't want it either, but there will be zero chance of me taking care of her at any point in my life. Honestly, I couldn't care less about how she ends up. The only people that matter to me are my current parents. They have given me everything that I have now, and for that, I will forever be grateful. My father later told me that he tried to contact my mother to tell her not to bother me anymore. When he couldn't get a hold of her, he used an investigator to find out what happened so he could defend me, just in case. He quickly found out that I was correct about her marriage. My mother was left by her husband for another woman whom he had been seeing for years. None of her former friends or family knew what happened to her after that because she disappeared, probably out of embarrassment. It's unfortunate for her, but considering how she treated me as a child, I don't feel sorry. But I will always remember her as a part of an important life lesson, that in order for me to be happy and not end up like her, I should treat people with love and care, just as my current parents do.
Hey, Pete. So, how are you feeling about all this? Were you able to persuade your mother? Was the plan a success or not?
Oh, Abby, I'm really sorry. As I expected, I knew this was going to be impossible. I really didn't want to hear that she was going to come. It's a little rude to crash someone's honeymoon like this.
Yeah, I thought so as much. There's no way that she'll go home if she's on her way to the travel destination.
Yeah, when I got off the airplane, I was shocked to see her there, too. She wasn't planning on telling me anything, so I didn't think it was necessary to kick up a fuss.
Wow, your mom sure knows how to plan ahead and move without us knowing. It's incredible. I wish she refrained from interfering with our life just this one time. Now that she's come this far to, I guess, keep an eye out on us, there's not much we can do, right? We can force her to get back on a plane.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if doing that would be the best thing. But we can make this work, can't we? I'm sure that this'll be a great honeymoon away from everyone.
But don't you think her being her is too much? Don't you think it's better if she goes home now? I'd be more happy with that happening, okay?
But as I said to you before, Abby, I don't think that would be possible since she just got here, and it would be a waste of time, money, and effort on her part.
But she's interfering with our honeymoon, Pete, right? Are you just telling me to give up on trying to get us alone? You seriously want your mom hanging out with us?
I suppose you should. What are we going to do about the room arrangements? We haven't made a reservation for her, have we? The room that we've got for us is only supposed to be for 2 people, so there's no way she could sleep in the same room as us.
When I was checking in, I decided to check to see if there was any other rooms available. There's only one room that she can get into right away.
You're seriously the best, and know when to think ahead. Thank you so much for that, Abby. I tried to convince my mom to not come. I'm sorry that you had to take care of the check-in process for her and everything else.
I mean, there's not much more we can do about this situation, but it seems to me that there's no point in her besides being here. I don't know why she insists on coming with us. Her role is not to keep an eye on us 24/7. This is our honeymoon. Don't you think it's an invasion of privacy? I guess I'll just do my part as the daughter-in-law.
Well, it would very much help me if you could do that, Abby. I guess we'll head over there straight away.
Yeah, okay. I'll be waiting here for you both. Oh, actually, there's something that I've been wondering about. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, okay. Is there something else that's bothering you apart from my mother being here on our honeymoon?
I will say that the thing that shocked me the most about today, but no, that's not quite what I want to ask. I just want to ask if your mother drinks a bit of alcohol?
Yeah, I suppose she does a little bit. She had a wine or something like that on the plane ride over, and while she was waiting for me at the airport, she had a drink in her hand as well as her luggage.
Okay. That's what I thought. When I saw her last, her face was red and blotchy. It's been on my mind for a while about how much she loves drinking.
Yeah, I expect that she'll be drinking a lot today with me, since this is more or less a holiday for her. I'm sorry in advance about that. I know you put up with a lot.
That's fine, but don't go too overboard with it, okay? When you drink, just do it in moderation and drink water as well, alright? You've got a bad drinking habit.
Yeah, you've told me that much. I know that I do. As a result, I've reduced the amount I drink considerably, so there's really not that much to worry about, Abby.
I understand that, Pete. I'm just hammering it into your head so that you remember. I'm just afraid that you'll let alcohol take over, you know?
Yeah, I get that, but it'll be fine, Abby. I won't do anything to spoil our honeymoon. But I can't say anything when it comes to my mom, though. Okay, I just flagged down a taxi, so we're heading your way.
Okay, cool. I guess I'll see you both very soon. I'll be waiting here in the lobby when you get here. Oh my god, for real, this is the worst thing ever. Are you still awake, Pete? I don't have my key in the room with me, so could you open the door?
Okay, chill. There's no need to be so angry. So how was it? I bet it was so nice to jump into the sea at nighttime, right?
Well, if you're so excited about it, why don't you get in and experience it for yourself, Pete? Who literally pushes people into the sea? What on earth were you thinking leaving me alone for?
No, that's not quite how it was planned out. Look, I never thought that you would fall into the ocean so beautifully. To be honest, I couldn't help but laugh. Even when I think back on it now, it still makes me laugh. Come on, it's funny. Why are you so angry about it?
I don't care about that right now. I just want to be let inside the room. Did you read what I said to you, Pete? Also, didn't I tell you about your drinking? I said that if you want to drink alcohol, do it in moderation. But what's the point when you're both as bad as each other, huh? I can't laugh about any of it right now.
Oh, come on, have a little faith in me, Abby. Also, have some confidence in yourself. My mom burst out laughing. Her reaction was great. It was worth it to throw you in.
Look, just because you're drunk doesn't mean I give you the approval to do anything to me, alright? I'm so furious about this. Don't you get how I feel, Pete?
Oh, come on, it's fine. Don't be so angry about it. I'm just so excited because this is the first time that I've had a bit to drink in a long time. This is turning out to be a really fun honeymoon. Don't you agree with me? Okay, let's just stop being so moody. Please forgive me for being so rude and pushing you into the water.
You know, your mother forced us to let her come with this honeymoon when it should just be the two of us, and I knew not much could be done about it since she's already got on the plane. You know that I forgave her for doing that, right? And this is how you both repay me? For my kindness? Playing pranks, drinking a lot, and pushing me into the sea? Why should I forgive you for doing this to me? Don't you see how upset you both have made me? Why should I have to put up with this crap when I want to relax?
Geez, you really need to calm down. No wonder this is why my mother and I drink a bit, because we have to deal with your moods. This is enough to make my eyes roll. The water that you fell into was shallow anyways. What's the big deal, huh? You weren't gonna drown or anything like that. The water height was barely that high, okay?
It doesn't matter how high the waves were or how shallow the water was, Pete. It was the fact that you shoved your own wife into the sea. Didn't you think about what would have happened afterwards? Did you not think that I'd have to walk back into the hotel, soaking wet? Did you think of anything, Pete?
Oh, stop taking it so seriously, Abby. Being suddenly pushed into the sea doesn't happen every day. It's a rare experience for you to have. You needed to cool off anyways. This made our honeymoon an unforgettable trip. In a sense, we can think back on it as a good, fun memory, right?
Well, you can say that, but I can't because it happened to me. What would you have done if I had gotten hurt when you pushed me, Pete?
Well, it doesn't matter because you didn't get hurt, all right? You turned out to be okay. Since you're contacting me, your smartphone must have been safe in your pocket. Don't you think it's a rare thing to get wet and to injure yourself at the same time, Abby?
That's not at all a blessing in disguise, Pete. Sometimes it can happen to people. Even at that height, depending on how you fall, there's a possibility of breaking a bone. Besides, it's also possible to drown even if it's shallow water, okay? Some children do. Did you have that on your mind when you did that to me, Pete?
You're literally overanalyzing what happened to you, Abby, and I'm so sick of it. There's absolutely no point talking about what-ifs when they didn't happen, okay? You were injured and there's no water clogging up your phone. It's lame to complain about something that's over and done with. I was able to laugh it off, but now you've ruined it.
Well, I'm not here to make you laugh about it, but I guess it's not worth going on about it anymore. You still deny you've got a bad drinking habit when stuff happens.
I told you that I've been holding back since you told me I had a bad habit. If you drink for the first time in a while, you'd get drunk quickly, right? Don't you think that this is also your responsibility too? Since you said I could drink, don't throw all the blame on me.
Oh my god, it's literally impossible to talk to you when you're in this state. Don't you know that it's basically impossible to cure a bad habit like heavy drinking? If it doesn't heal, there probably should be limitations put in place. That's what I was trying to do. Don't blame your bad habits on me, Pete.
It's not all my fault, it's just in my genes. My mother is like this as well. Look, I don't know the details of why we're both like this, Abby, but we're just a fun, loving family, right?
Yeah, sure, Pete. You keep thinking that way. I guess you could say it looks like fun to be in your family. I'm going to be there soon, so unlock the door. I better take a shower first so I can get the sea smell off of me, and then I'll go straight to bed. It's getting late now.
Okay, good to know, but I think my mother is using the bed that you're sleeping in, so I'm not sure what to do.
Excuse me? Why is she in my bed for? Didn't we get her a separate room for her to stay in?
Yes, we did, but we were drinking together and then she started getting sleepy, and before I knew it, she fell asleep in your bed. I guess it's first come, first served.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me right now. Fine. I'll just sleep in your mother's room. I don't even want to see your face right now since you've made me so angry. This works out fine.
Yeah, okay, you do whatever you want, Abby. Just contact me again when you get back so I can give you the key to her room. That is, if I'm not asleep by then. Oh my God, I just saw the conversation that we had last night. I'm so sorry, Abby. I drank way too much yesterday. I actually just woke up.
Wow, it's almost noon and you're just opening your eyes now, Pete? Don't you see how much you slept in?
Look, there's no point in talking about my sleep schedule now, all right? After I gave you the key, my mother woke up. We both started drinking again.
Are you for real? You continue to drink after I left? This is a joke, right? Do you even remember anything that happened yesterday?
Yes, of course I remember what happened, but I was drinking a fair bit, so the details are a little vague and fuzzy at the moment.
Well, do you remember shoving me into the ocean, Pete, and getting me soaking wet? Do you remember the little conversation we had afterwards?
Oh yeah, that. It's starting to come back to me now. It was so funny that I don't think I'll ever forget that happening. Why, what's up? Are you still mad about it?
Why would you think I'm not angry about it? There's no way that I can forgive you for doing something like that to me. I could have gotten hurt.
Oh, come on. I was drunk and didn't really know what I was doing, so it can't be helped. I'm repenting my sins now for it, so please forgive me. But you know, when we look back on it in the future, we'll know that it was a good memory from our honeymoon, right?
Well, I don't think that's the right attitude to have at all, Pete. Anyways, what's happening with your mother? Don't tell me she's still sleeping.
Oh yeah, she's still asleep here. She drank so much yesterday that she didn't feel like waking up too early. So, I apologize about yesterday. Let's go sightseeing today.
Huh? You're kidding, right? No way am I going anywhere with you. I've already left the hotel.
What? You left? What for? Are you serious right now? You're gonna come back here, right? I guess we can go sightseeing once you're back.
No, didn't I just say that I'm still angry at you, Pete? Why don't you get into your thick head of yours? I told you that I left and I'm not planning to return either. Why did you think I came over to your room yesterday to get my luggage for? Of course I wanted to leave the hotel. I don't want to be near you.
Okay, I guess you did that in the moment. You're outside the hotel, right? Where are you right now? Don't be angry with me, Abby. I want us to enjoy the rest of our honeymoon together. It would be such a waste if you left right now when we just got here, okay?
That's why I said that it wouldn't be possible to meet. First of all, I'm in my hometown right now.
Wait a second, what are you doing in your hometown for? What's going on here? Where are you right now? Tell me. Why are you being so hostile towards me?
I'm at the local courthouse right now. I'm getting divorce papers filed, and then I'm going to return to my parents' house. I took the first flight out this morning.
Wait a second, what? Just hold on there a minute, Abby. Are you being serious right now? Is this a joke to get back at me for tossing you in the water? Are you really in your hometown right now? And divorce papers? Please explain to me why you've jumped to this conclusion, Abby, so that I can understand what's going on.
I don't think I need to give you an explanation or make you understand, Pete. I'm getting divorced from you because I've run out of love for you and your family. So I'll just go to the courthouse and file the papers. Then I'll make my way to my parents' house. Didn't I explain this part already? What's so difficult to understand, Pete?
Okay, no, I seriously don't understand you. So you just decided that you ran out of love for me yesterday? Because both my mother and I were drunk?
You were drunk, yes, and what's that got to do with it? Do you think that's why I'm going to forgive you for all your poor behavior?
But it was all just a silly prank. There's no need for you to take things so far with this. You don't need to get so wound up about this. Don't you think mentioning divorce is going one step too far, Abby?
That's not up to you to decide, Pete, alright? You do remember what you did yesterday, right?
What, me pushing you into the sea? That little prank that I did that made my mother and I laugh? It doesn't even matter now, Abby.
Well, you obviously don't have the cognitive ability to think that the prank was nothing more than just being funny, right, Pete? You just did it for laughs, right? Do you know how stupid that is? People can get seriously hurt if you do something like that to them all of a sudden. Do you not think before you act, Pete? Because when you're drunk, you sure don't. You just said that yesterday was funny to you, right? You obviously didn't care if I was okay and if I was injured or anything. You just wanted to laugh.
You know that I was just saying that. It's just words. There's no real meaning behind what I said, Abby. I wasn't being totally serious about it being funny or anything. I feel like you're taking this way too far and overthinking everything that went into me pushing you and my reaction afterwards.
Even though it was only a joke to you, it's still a huge problem for me, Pete. This is just the kind of person you are, whether you're drunk or not, and I'm sick of it. You literally take nothing seriously at all. Life is just a whole game for you, isn't it? You never had to accept the consequences for anything you've done, have you? It's impossible to live with a husband who acts this way. It will be impossible being your wife when you can't take anything seriously, Pete. I'm done with this.
Okay, there's no need for you to do this. I'll get on a plane and be back soon, all right? I'll apologize properly when I get back, and it'll be in person. Abby, can you please just calm down about this so we can fix this? Please, I'm begging you, don't divorce me. We literally just got married not so long ago.
Pete, you can come back whenever you feel like it. You're a free agent now. I'm not planning on letting you into my parents' house, Pete. I don't want you around here. It's okay with me that you go about your life doing whatever you want, okay? Because I'm not responsible for you anymore. You need to learn to grow up.
Look, I'm an adult. I'm already grown up. Just please let me talk to you so that we can sort this out in person, okay? Don't do this to me, Abby!
It's too late. I'm sick of you. Your mother and your drinking habits are going to blow up in your face one day. How's that for a laugh? Haha. After that conversation ended, word of Pete and his mother's behavior spread around the acquaintances at surprisingly speed. The word of what he did spread to his local friends, and one of Pete's coworkers said it became a hot topic at work. As expected, Pete was fired due to the rumors as they were unconfirmed, but he did lose his special position in his company. So after that, he just quit. His acquaintances believed what was said about Pete, and so they slowly started to abandon him one by one. He lost all his energy to try and win Abby back, but in the end, he grew tired of her saying no. He obediently agreed to a divorce from her. Like Pete, his mother seems to have lost contact with her friends due to the rumors going around their behavior on their honeymoon. As a result, the two of them lost all contact with other people in their lives due to their extreme drinking habits. No one wanted to be influenced by how they drank every day. They found their behavior appalling and told them to get some medical help. It seems like after being told that, they might need to put their lips into a glass of alcohol never again. As for Abby, she divorced Pete because of his poor behavior and started living with her parents again in the house. She found it better off to leave the marriage earlier rather than later so that she could work and live happily. Perhaps because of the incident on their honeymoon, people around her, including her father, are cutting down on their alcohol intake. She's very grateful to have this help from her parents during this time in her life. She's looking forward to the future, without Pete of course. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Hey Nancy, are you there? I was just wanting to check up on you and make sure that everything was going good. How are you doing? Physically, I mean.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Why are you even sending me a message like this? I mean, I'm fine, but still.
Well, I just wanted to ask if there've been any signs of you being pregnant yet or not. You don't feel queasy or nauseous or anything like that at all?
I'm really sorry to tell you, Oscar, but now I don't really feel any of those things. I feel basically the exact same way that I always do, if you really want to know.
Oh, I see. Then I guess that must mean you're not actually pregnant then, right? Which also must mean that the fertility treatment isn't going all that well either, right? Do you even remember how long it's been since we started taking you to that clinic to start this whole treatment in the first place?
I think it's already been about a year since I first started seeing a doctor there.
Well, you want to know how I know it's been a whole year? Because of all the money we've spent on that useless place. I knew that the whole thing reeked of being a scam.
I really am sorry about this, Oscar. I don't really know what else to say to you at this point.
Well, I'm not asking you to apologize or anything like that. I mean, sure, we have a problem, but it's not your fault. After all, you can't help being born into a defective body like yours, right?
But, I mean, you just said it's my body causing the problem, so how is that not my fault?
I just really don't think that there's any need to blame yourself when it comes to all of this. If you do that, then all you'll do will be to get sad, and then that'll bring down the whole mood back at home. In fact, when you get that way, it really does get pretty annoying having to be at home with you.
I really am so about everything. I don't have any kind of excuses I can offer or anything like that. But I guess your mom's idea that I go and try to see a doctor about this didn't work so well, right? Of course, she never meant to suggest that to hurt us or anything, so we probably shouldn't mention anything. After all, I know that at the end of it all, your mom only wanted a couple of grandchildren from us is all.
Yes, you're right about that. After all, I was an only child, and I know that my mom always wishes that she had more kids, so I'm sure she's eager to have grandchildren now.
I know, but I also know that your mom has been so patient with me and has been nice enough not to put any pressure on us.
I know, but that's because putting pressure on you wouldn't solve the problem now, would it? I know that this is bothering my mom as well, but, well, maybe we should just give this up.
No, don't say that, please. Let me just keep getting the treatment for just a little while longer. It's got to work. I've heard that it really takes 2 or 3 years of doing this before most patients start to see results.
I see. So it would take that long before we could even have a kid then? Well, I guess I'll have to think about it.
Nancy, are you there? I just wanted to let you know that I heard the big news and I am just so excited for the two of you.
Oh, hey, Yolanda. I'm sorry, but I don't think I know what the big news is that you're talking about.
Oh, come on. Are you really going to make me type it all out? I am talking about the fact that you're pregnant. And this means that I'm finally going to be a grandmother. I know that this journey really hasn't been easy on your body at all, so please just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I promise that I'll be right there in a heartbeat to help you out.
Wait a second. You heard that I was pregnant? Yolanda, I really don't know how to break it to you, but I'm not pregnant. Are you sure that you didn't hear this news about someone else instead?
Wait, what? What are you talking about? Of course I don't have the wrong person. I was told by Oscar that you were pregnant. Why would he tell me that if it weren't true?
Hold on just a moment. You're telling me that it was actually Oscar who gave you this news?
But of course, he told me that I was the first person to be hearing about the big news and that he was so excited.
Yolanda, you know that for the past year I've actually been receiving medical treatment for my infertility, right? But I think you should know that despite already a year having passed, I'm still not pregnant. Are you sure that Oscar wasn't talking about the wives of one of his friends or something like that?
Well, if he was talking about someone else's kid, he was certainly making it sound like this was his own kid and he was talking about. He told me that I wouldn't need to worry about becoming a grandmother anymore, and that it was just a matter of time before I met my grandchild. But now you're telling me that none of that was actually true at all.
I just have no idea why in the world Oscar would tell you something like that. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all if you're telling me that you're really not pregnant at all. But maybe I was just misunderstanding what Oscar was trying to tell me.
Well, maybe I should try talking to him a little bit about this and see what the deal is.
Nancy, I'm very terribly sorry to ask, but are you alright?
What do you mean, am I alright? Why wouldn't I be alright?
I really don't want to cause any kind of drama between the two of you, and I really am sure that I just misunderstood what I was being told. But anyways, just please know that you can always reach out to me for anything, okay, dear?
Yeah, of course. I'm really sorry that you got so excited over this.
Oh, that really is okay. It's just like nothing has changed since before I got the call from my son. I'm sorry for me jumping into conclusion about all of this.
Hey, Oscar, are you there? I just want to know why in the world did you lie to your mom and tell her I was pregnant? Your mom texted me about how excited she was to finally be a grandma, and it made me feel horrible. Why would you go and say something like that to her? What's the matter with you?
But I wasn't lying to my mom at all, actually. The truth is that I am going to have a kid, and that's all that I told her.
But then you're just wrong about that because I'm not pregnant, so how are you having a kid?
You really just don't get it, do you? Of course it's not going to be your kid. You can't even get pregnant in the first place.
But then, what do you mean? Why did you say that you were having a kid then? Just whose kid were you even talking about in the first place?
Well, obviously that would be the child of my second wife. You'll always be my number one girl, though, so don't ever fret about that. Although now that I think about it, giving me a kid might just be enough to have my number two wife take your spot as number one.
Seriously? What is the matter with you? Number one and number two wife? Are you telling me that you went out and got a second woman pregnant?
Well, I had no idea how long it was going to be before you were ever going to get pregnant, you know? So as a kind of insurance policy, I went out and got another girlfriend. And let me tell you that it really didn't take all that long before she was pregnant.
Please tell me that this is some sort of horrible, cruel joke that you're playing on me right now. I mean, I just can't believe that you cheated on me like this. How could you betray me?
Well, you should know that this is really all your fault. I mean, you were taking way too long to get pregnant, and I don't have all day, you know. The fact of the matter is that neither of us are getting any younger, and I wasn't about to wait around for nothing.
But I already told you that it takes time and for the treatment to really take effect. I mean, I thought you were supporting me through all this. I just don't understand how you could turn around and do something like this to me.
And I thought I told you that those treatments were just a giant money trap, and I wasn't interested in paying for them anymore. In fact, you know what? I think that you ought to pay me back for all of those treatments of yours that I've paid for up till now. Do you have any idea how much you've cost me?
But you told me that this wasn't my fault and that I shouldn't blame myself for any of this. Now you're telling me that you actually did think that this was my fault this whole time? And your solution to do that is just to get another girl pregnant and just go jump to being with her now?
Of course! Now that I've gotten her pregnant, there's nothing more I want to do than throw you out now. Sure, you had a pretty face, but you were completely useless in every other way. I know that I never, ever should have married you, and I should have gotten with Erica in the first place.
Wait, what? Are you telling me that the woman that you got pregnant is Erica? Don't tell me that when you say Erica, you mean that Erica?
That's right. I know exactly the one you're thinking of, and yes, it is that Erica, if you must know.
So then, you mean to tell me that you cheated on me by sleeping with one of my friends?
You know, you really have been just so oblivious to her and I seeing each other. I admit that I was the one who made the first move, but she was all too eager to meet me as well.
I don't even know what to think right now. How could the two of you do this to me?
Well, it's the truth. Although if you really want to know, it sounds to me like Erica has wanted me for a long, long time. I guess she must know that I come from money and wants to live an easy life. And so that's why I'm gonna get rid of you and make her my new wife instead. So there.
I really just can't even believe that this is happening right now. I just don't understand how the two people who I probably trusted more than anyone else in the whole world could do this to me. I mean, Erica should know how much I love you. She heard me talk about you all the time.
Well, I don't really feel like interfering in whatever talk it is that the two of you are gonna need to have. But I'll just give you my 2 cents and say that I don't think Erica ever considered you a friend.
No, that can't be right. Of course we were friends. This can't be happening right now.
Look, I'm not joking or lying or anything like that at all. You really need to wake up and accept reality. And the reality of right now is that we need to get divorced and you need to move out. I need this house empty so that I can live in it with Erica and our kid, you understand?
So you're just gonna kick me out of our home? But where am I even supposed to go?
How the heck should I know anything about that? I mean, after all, you're just a housewife who's never ever had to work a real job in her whole life. Not to mention the fact that both your parents have passed away as well, so there really isn't even a home for you to go run back to.
And even knowing all of that, you're still going to just throw me out of the house like this?
Huh. Well, considering that you're just simply incapable of being able to take care of yourself, what if you didn't move out and you just stayed in the house as our maid?
This has got to be some kind of joke, right? I mean, do you really think that I would ever want to stay under the same roof as the two people who backstabbed me?
Well, if you don't like that idea, then you know exactly where the door is, don't ya? But I can't speak for what's gonna happen to you next. But then again, I don't really care. So just hurry up, pack your bags, and get lost already.
You're just horrible. Do you know that? You and Erica. I can't believe the two of you. You both went behind my backs and betrayed me, and now you're just going to cast me out like this.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and cry about it. That's gonna solve the issue for sure. Oh, wait, that's right. Nobody is coming to help you at all. So why don't you just run away and never come back, and I can finally live with a wife who can give me children, and my mom grandchildren.
I'm never ever going to forgive you all for this. You're going to pay for this.
Hey, Nancy, are you there? I was just curious about where it is that you've been staying these past few days. Don't tell me that you've already been reduced to living in a cardboard box and begging for spare change on a street corner.
You really are a horribly rude man. Do you know that, Oscar? But if you must know, I am living in a perfectly fine house.
Oh, really? You mean that you managed to find a house with an opening that you could live in? Or is it just some condemned old building that you're squatting in?
No, it's nothing like that at all. It's a perfectly regular functioning house that is really quite spacious, if I do say so myself.
Well, are you there in the house with anyone, or are you just living alone? Because if you're in a house like that, then it sounds to me like it's only because someone pitied you. So tell me, did you find a man and woo him into buying a house for you? Do you really work that fast?
If you really must know, I'm not living with a man at all. But the person who gave me the house was in fact a woman, and she doesn't need it anymore. She's a very kind woman who has made a room for me in her home. I couldn't be more grateful.
Wait a second, you're telling me that you found some old bat who pitied you enough that she's letting you stay with her?
They're very kind. You don't know what you're talking about. They arranged a room for me and told me that I could live with them for as long as I need to. Although I have to say that being in this house has been just like a dream. It's got all I could want and more.
Well, I take it that whoever this woman is, then she's probably pretty rich then, is that right? Just who is this person anyways?
Well, actually, she had a rich husband who died a few years ago, and she got quite a large inheritance from that. The house itself is quite old, but she completely renovated it about 5 years ago, so the interior is just lovely. There's even a courtyard with a fountain. It's amazing. It's like a real mansion.
But wait a second, now that you say all of this, that sounds just like my mom's home.
And the thing about this woman's husband was that he made his fortune on the stock market, so he had quite a bit saved up. But now this kind, sweet woman just lives all by herself.
Okay, hold on a second. You're talking about my mom's house, aren't you? Are you actually staying with her? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, it isn't like I broke in and claimed a room for myself or anything like that. It was actually your mom who invited me here in the first place, if you want to know.
But That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would my mom want to invite you into her home?
Well, after you and Erica threw me out of my old house, I got a call from your mom.
My mom called you after I threw you out of the house so that I could live with Erica and not you? But what did she want to talk about?
Well, she was a bit worried about me, so she wanted to reach out and check in on me. And when she found out that I didn't have any place to go and lived at, she offered to fly me out to her place.
Hold on a second. You mean to tell me that my mom offered to fly you all the way out to her house from here? Are you kidding me?
I know that it was a long ways away from all that I used to, but I didn't have many other options. After all, I had lost the people closest to me in my life, and I didn't see any reason to keep my life here.
But so why would my mom be doing all of this for you? I just don't get it at all.
I would be more than happy to explain what's going on for you then, son. You see, I'm letting Nancy stay here at my house as long as she needs to get back on her feet. This is really the least that I can do for the poor girl, after all that you've put her through.
Wait a second. Is that you, Mom?
That's right, it's me, your mother, and I have to say that I am just so let down in you. How could you treat a woman as sweet and kind as Nancy like this? I mean, as if cheating on her wasn't bad enough, you have to cast her out of the house like that?
But well, she wasn't able to have any kids. She was totally useless to me, to us. I poured so much money into her fertility treatments and it got us nowhere. You wanted grandchildren, didn't ya?
Of course I want grandchildren, but I didn't want you to treat your wife like this. And I didn't want you to cheat on her with her best friend either.
Well, I figured that if Nancy couldn't do what wives are supposed to, then it was up to me to find a woman that could do all that. I thought that you'd be happy about all of this, Mom.
I have no idea what part of this you thought that I would be happy about. But I want nothing to do with you or the little harrot you're with.
I don't get it. What's wrong with Erica? She's a fine girl. You don't even know her well enough to be saying things like that.
I don't care what you have to say for either of yourselves. The moment that I learned what you two had done to Nancy, I decided to make a very important decision. From now on, you are no son of mine, and the only real child I have now is Nancy.
What are you talking about, Mom? Are you really telling me that you're going to choose Nancy over your own son?
I told you already that I don't have a so. Besides, I can really empathize with Nancy after all. I wasn't able to have children either.
Wait, really? This is the first that I'm hearing about all of this.
Well, it's true, and until I actually got pregnant, I was told all kinds of horrible things. That's why I never ever wanted to put any kind of pressure on Nancy to make her feel bad of not having children. I didn't want her to go through what I did.
But don't you get that there's no point in being so nice to her anymore? I mean, Nancy and I are divorced now. She's not even my wife.
You know, I just never in a million years thought that you would be the kind of guy to abandon his wife so quickly like this.
But well, what are you suggesting then? That I should have just waited with Nancy, not knowing if she was ever actually going to be able to have kids or not?
You're supposed to stay with Nancy because she's your wife, and you've ought to have married her for life. There was never any need for you to go running around like this behind her back. I still just don't understand how you could do something so underhanded and dirty. I really don't have anything else to say to you about this.
Please, Mom, I just know that once you actually meet your grandchild that you'll change your mind about all of this. I'll bring Erica over once she's had a moment to rest after giving birth.
Look, Oscar, your mom already said that she didn't want anything to do with you or Erica, so why do you think she would want to come over? Why can't you just leave us alone already?
Nancy, please, you have to explain yourself. I don't get why my mom is doing this.
She just explained to you herself. She said that she felt bad for the way that you were treating me. She swooped in to protect me, and for that I'm very, very grateful to her.
But how did you even get her to care this much about you? It doesn't make any sense at all.
I didn't do anything to get your mom to care for me, thank you very much. But your mom is just a very kind person with a very big heart, and that's why she let me into her home. I suppose if you're looking for someone to blame, though, you can start with yourself since she felt so bad for what you put me through.
Oh, just shut up and get out of my mom's house already. You don't belong there.
As tempting as that is, I don't think that's what your mom wants. So anyways, if we've got nothing more to talk about, then I think I'll end the conversation here. Have a nice life! This was the first time since my parents had died that I finally felt like I had something over a mother in my life again.
She had always been so kind and sweet and welcoming to me, and now I finally realize why. A few days after our last conversation, Oscar showed up to his mom's house with Erica and demanded to Yolanda, who refused and demanded that leave her property. They had flown all the way to see her, and she wasn't even going to show her face. I know that Yolanda is getting old and is thinking about how to split her estate, but I told her over and over again that she already done more than enough for me, and that I couldn't possibly ask for more. I don't really know what's going to happen in the future, but I am just so grateful that I've been given a second chance by one of the people I expected least. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.